to me, baby. You keep making me learn. Yeah. You're like a painting hanging on my every wall. Baby, you save me. You give me all and a little more. Roaming through the dark, baby. Ooh, you keep making it shine. I'm in love with how you talk, baby. My ears craving the sound. Yeah. You're like a painting hanging on my every move. Baby, you save me. You give me all and a little more, yeah. I can't live without you, yeah. I can't, no I can't live without you, oh. If I could hold you tight for the rest of my life, I would grip my arms so tight around you, girl. I can't live without you. Yeah. I can't, no I can't live without you, oh. I can't live without you, yeah. I can't, no I can't live without you, baby, oh. I'm in love with how you talk, baby. My ears craving the sound, yeah.
I can't live without you. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Let's cut the music down. This happened last night. All the way off. Good morning. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to MessyMocha. We're going to get into it. In case there's an interruption, this morning, it can happen at any moment. And when it does, if it does, I will just play music until I can, address something and then come back. All right, so before that happens, let me just get into it. Let's look at what's in the news here. Let's waste no time. Throw it up, just like that. Fair use commentary. Let's look at these headlines real quick. Trump has applied more tariffs. So China and Canada immediately retaliate against Trump's tariffs. This is from CNN. How Ukraine is responding to the pause. I talked about this pause that was enacted by the president yesterday against Ukrainian president, and is withholding U.S. aid for now. Okay. So, what is being covered? President Donald Trump plans to lean into tariffs during his speech to Congress tonight. A senior advisor says, "Will you be watching?" I plan to watch it. I believe it starts at 8 o'clock tonight. Trump enacted 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, saying the two major U.S. trading partners had no room left to negotiate to avoid the levies. He also doubled the tariff on Chinese goods to 20%. My understanding is the tariffs long run can hurt U.S. economy. We will have to see. Ukraine aid pause. Trump ordered a pause on military aid to Ukraine following a Friday Oval Office argument with President Vladimir Zelensky, a White House official told CNN. The reverberations from that decision are being felt around the world even right now. Later tonight, as I mentioned, Trump will deliver his first address to Congress since retaking the White House, and he is expected to make the
shine so bright. I wish that I could close my eyes and drift into a comforting sleep as I lie here beneath my sheets, thinking about what could have been and all the moments that I've missed. One thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one, the only one for me. It's hard to sleep at night. I lie here waiting for the sunrise while I'm contemplating my life, and I still can't close my eyes, thinking about what could have been and all the moments that I missed. But one thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one, the only one for me. I do worry over every situation, the feel of desperation. All that matters now is that I really know that you are the one, the only one for me. Only
hopefully we can continue here. As I mentioned, first off, the interruptions. Okay, so where did I leave off? Hang on for just a second. Okay, so I was talking about tonight the first address that would be Trump's will deliver his first address to Congress since retaking the White House. And he is expected to make the case for his sweeping domestic and foreign policy plans. You can watch it tonight starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Trump's speech comes as his new administration faces conflicts in Europe and the Middle East and economic concerns at home, all while pushing forward with massive changes to the federal government and implementing a slew of executive orders. So let me see what is the latest update. As of a few minutes ago. Well, this one came more than an hour ago. Has to do with the U.S. military aid pause will encourage Putin to ask for more. This is what one analyst is warning. President Donald Trump's order to pause shipments of U.S. military aid to Ukraine will encourage Russian President Vladimir Putin to ask for more, according to an analyst at the UK-based Royal United Services Institute think tank. This decision is not about economics. It is driven fundamentally by Trump's view that Russia is willing to do a peace deal and only Ukraine is the obstacle. Isn't that interesting? The appearance that Russia wants a deal and that Ukraine is standing in the way. But there is no evidence that Russia would be prepared to accept a deal and what that would be. This is what was said by Malcolm Chalmers of the same agency. Quoting, "Indeed, this decision will encourage Putin to ask for more, including Ukrainian and neutrality, demilitarization. The nightmare scenario is that the U.S. and Russia announce a deal soon and then tell Ukraine and Europe to take it or leave it," he added. The European offer of boots on the ground after a deal has helped reassure Ukraine. But the debate has now moved on, and what will count most of all is how far the UK and Europe are prepared to help Ukraine in defiance of the US. But the 20% is the most lethal and important part. Ukraine will not collapse. They already experienced an aid cutoff last year, but the effect will be cumulative. So we will see how long this pause might hold. All right, let's go on. Now I will take just a quick moment to shout out the mob. All of you who are listening this morning, we are live right now on Facebook and here on YouTube. So more live updates and the 5 things that you should know. Go ahead and grab your cup. Let's sip this morning mocha up. I might say something after this that would be that part of the messy. I don't know. thinking about it, something new that I hadn't heard about. Um, but let me go on to the 5 things that you should know on this Tuesday. So, we've talked just a little bit about the tariffs. China and Canada are fighting back as new U.S. tariffs against those countries and Mexico went into effect today. President Donald Trump enacted 25% duties on Mexico and Canada and doubled tariffs on Chinese goods to 20%. Beijing swiftly announced 15% retaliatory tariffs on some American goods. So, tariffs on China, they come back. Is it going to be a wash? I don't know. This includes chicken, wheat, corn, and cotton. So that means we get chicken? Really? Wheat, corn, and cotton. Why can't we produce those and farm those in our own country? I mean, if I'm just, kind of reading this, my reaction. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that Ottawa would immediately respond with tariffs of 30 billion of US goods. So the US relies on what? Canada and Mexico and China, and in return, if it's not a balanced trade, so we levy tariffs and then they respond. So the tariffs threaten to raise the prices Americans pay for a wide array of products that are imported from these three nations. Collectively shipped, get this, 1.4 trillion worth of goods to the US just last year. More than 40% of the value of US imports. Just think about that. So if prices go up, who pays for that? Who pays for that? It's going to be you and I in the end. All right, so let's continue, shall we? On to Ukraine aid. The White House announced it is pausing military aid to Ukraine following last week's heated clash between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in the Oval Office. Officials say Trump and his aides want an acknowledgement or public apology from Zelensky before moving forward with a rare earth minerals deal or any future aid. The halt in aid will remain in place until Trump determines Zelensky has made a commitment to seeking peace talks, one official said, in what is essentially an attempt to force Ukraine to negotiating table by threatening further losses on the battlefield. Severe weather is on the way to more than 55 million people across the central and southern U.S. are at risk of severe weather today as a violent storm sweeps across the country. In New Orleans, officials rushed to reschedule Mardi Gras events and shorten parade routes to avoid ferocious winds, according to the Associated Press. Forecasts show the storm will intensify as it moves east in the hours ahead, threatening the lower Mississippi River Valley with strong tornadoes, gusty winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall. On Monday, a haboob dust storm also tore through New Mexico with near zero visibility, shutting down interstates. Have you ever been in a dust storm? Well, on the highway, wind blowing, it's as bad, if not worse, if you don't have the visibility, right? Anytime your visibility is affected to your driving, it can cause accidents. So this particular one in and throughout New Mexico shut down interstates. And they say that a haboob, I've never heard of it, is essentially a wall of dust and debris that can grow up to 5,000 feet tall as it's blown forward by strong winds. That's almost a mile in height. And then finally, crypto, which I don't follow as much. I don't have any cryptocurrency. Maybe I wish I did have one of at least one. The Trump administration is working to develop a cryptocurrency reserve. You mean like the Federal Reserve? Part of the president's pledge to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. However, some prominent tech and crypto leaders have criticized the plan to direct the government to stockpile Bitcoin and 3 other tokens. Analysts say it has raised obvious questions of conflict of interest, considering that the company that owns Trump's social media network recently made clear its plans to invest $250 billion in the cryptocurrency industry. Other critics have likened Trump's plan to a government bailout of crypto and assets class that just experienced its worst trading month in 2 years. You mean a government bailout, but this time for, I'm going to say, millionaires and billionaires, or maybe those who have invested in, the cryptocurrency. Oh, there's one more. SpaceX. That would be Elon Musk. On Monday, called off its 8th test flight of Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built. The company did not share what exactly the issues were that led engineers to wave off the launch attempt. SpaceX founder Elon Musk posted on X that there were too many question marks about this flight, adding that it would be best to try again in a day or two. During the last Starship test run in January, the spacecraft exploded over the Caribbean and littered populated islands with debris. Key objectives for Starship's 8th flight test, when it launches, will include attempts to reignite a Starship engine in space and deploy a batch of mock satellites. All right, good morning. Where you are. That's our next song.
Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back again. And as long as the stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are. as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. And I know I just wanna be where you are. I know everything has an end, and I know that we are not getting any younger. But as long as there is time, I will walk beside you. 'Cause I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. Then I know I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. And I know I just wanna be where you are. Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything, as long as I can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
All right, so I am back. Let's do this for at least a few minutes. Okay. I don't have to mention the content creator, but where have I been? I certainly have not been watching any of these videos, but maybe I need to catch up on uh, just a couple of the videos here in this sector. I have not been giving commentary on other videos, in this sector that I'm still kind of, I don't even know if I'm in the algorithm. I don't think I'm in the algorithm. Um, I don't even know if I'm in any particular algorithm right now based on either who is watching or the kind of feeds that I'm getting. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's because the things that I'm either talking about and or not talking about. Um, but I'm definitely trying to get into a different algorithm altogether. But anyway, so um, something did come up in my feed, and someone the other day, I would say last week, um, called my attention to a channel that I hadn't been watching. And so I clicked on it, just to see what was going on. And there was a panel, and I saw Jaguar right on the panel, and there were some others that I just, again, I'm unfamiliar with, didn't know the backstory, but I see that was and has been a lot of drama. And so maybe I'll have to catch up on it so that I can talk about it. Um, but anyway, so they were on last night after I finished. They must have been on. They had, yeah, they would have been on while I was on last night. And so when I, you know, ended my broadcast, then it came up in my feed. I could see it live. I'm going through. I was like, oh, I wonder what they're talking about. I did not stay up late listening at all. But again, there was, lots of folks on the panel, some content creators, and there were a lot of things said. It kind of struck me here and there. Jaguar was talking about some things, and she was going back and forth between another, content creator at one point at the time that I happened to be listening in. And this content creator happened to say that they were broke and not, they don't make any money. And I'm thinking like on this platform. And I said, how can that be possible? How? How can it be possible even when if there's a I heard another content creator who was speaking last week, maybe, and they were saying, their views because they're not on as much. And that would be reasonable, if you're not on, like myself, or that your monthly statement that you get from YouTube, albeit as small as it is, it's still something, right? I mean, even if it's, I'll just throw out a number, even if it's $100, $50 or whatever. So just imagine if there's a smaller content creator who can get a check, I'm just saying, for $100 from YouTube, and someone that has almost, and you can't just, interpolate it that way, but I haven't even said what the number is. You see, I pulled out my little calculator. Let's go back on air. You know, 15 times as many subscribers, and then thousands of views on their videos, and they're constantly publishing. Remember when Nosy Whole Life, her channel was taken down, and that would have been end of August of 2021. Remember how much money Nosy Whole Life said that she was making, okay? And she had, I think at that time, she was talking about, I've got all these subscribers. I think she was up to 30, I can't even remember. Let's just say 30,000 subscribers or 35,000 subscribers. And she was really excited. And she was very open at the time of how much money she could make. And apparently what she was making, it just set somebody off. They wanted to take the bag. As a matter of fact, they said they took her bag. Well, she was pulling down, if I can remember them from the videos, somewhere is about maybe 20,000 a month, maybe more, I don't know. So if she, even with her, cash apps or whatever, people would give her, if she could make that kind of money and have 30,000, okay, what does somebody who has double I don't believe for a second. I don't believe for a second when I heard a content creator say that they are broke. I said, how is it possible? Who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? You can't be fooling the itty bitty content creators. You cannot. I actually heard they said they're broke, they're not making it. I said, who are they trying to fool? If you're broke with your YouTube money, then either you're not on a budget or either you don't have sponsors, but we know they have sponsors. And I don't even watch them. No, I really don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. So maybe they were saying that tongue in cheek. I just thought, yeah, she did make. And if you listen to the lead attorney, who I have not watched in some time, he had classes that he would offer on helping YouTubers. I never paid for the classes. I never took the classes. But he would openly, even when he wasn't as big as he is now, he would share. But one of the things, and people were baffled by it, it didn't, honestly, what another content creator gets or not, it doesn't affect my purse, right? Although as content creators, we, from time to time, we might talk about it. I rarely talk about this. I'm talking about it because I heard a content creator say that they were broke and they're, I don't see how it's possible. But anyway. But the lead attorney would clearly point out to his listeners, if you did the right things and you wanted to make YouTube as a living, then there are content creators who make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I think it would just blow the minds of some of us, even when I've learned just on a surface level. It's like, wow. If you do have sponsors, advertisers, and the views, because it is about the views. If anyone tells you anything different, they're not being honest. Content creators on YouTube, and I'm not talking about their cash apps and extra, are paid by YouTube on the views. You can have one subscriber, okay? And you can have thousands of views. How was that possible? I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's not about the number of subscribers. Although YouTubers, content creators want, more subscribers because it could equate to more listeners and that as a percentage. Because on average, if a person, for example, let's say they have 10,000 subscribers, then they can expect on an average, depending on what they're talking about, depending on, they should expect 500 to 1,000 views. Let's just say 1,000 views. So 10% of their audience should be viewing. Okay? right? So when someone has, let's just say, 75,000 subscribers and they get 2,000 views on a video, where are these subscribers? But then they talk about the smaller, YouTubers, and sometimes if you look at as a percent of views, it's the same percent, albeit we are paid on views. So if someone has, 30,000 views in a month versus someone who has 5,000 views in a month, they're certainly going to be, compensated differently. But it is based on views and advertising dollars, revenues, and other components. But if someone, really makes YouTube their means of earning, they could probably, grow their YouTube and make decent earnings. Yeah. So when you hear, I'm just going to let you, when you hear a content creator belly aching about not earning, and they are content creators, I'm going to say north of 15,000 subscribers, north of 20,000, they're not being honest, is my opinion. They're not being honest. So it just kind of brought my antennas up because I hadn't been listening that closely. But I was like, wow, why did they drop that? Who are you fooling? Okay. And that's why channels can be targeted by certain individuals in any sector, but especially because I can only speak from this sector. In this sector, their channels targeted because those content creators who are targeting the content creators realize, even if it's a small amount, it's an amount. Even if it's a small amount, it can pay for, the small bills. StreamYard, for example. You can get StreamYard. I think they still have a free entry level, but it's you get what you pay for, right? But you're going to pay a bill just like any other bill, $25, $50 a month. And that adds up. So, yeah, I don't get it. And if anybody thinks, they can't possibly think that I rely, even though it's been said out there that I rely on YouTube for income, they got to be out of their mind. Why they had planted that. This is not my income. I don't make, Uh-oh, I hear a sound. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Shake it and loosen it up.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hours from dawn as I'm driving at night, waiting to get somewhere. What can go wrong when we say it outright? I really wish you were here. People seem to know just where they're heading, while you and I just feel like we're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? Weekend is gone and we're lying in bed, waiting to start the day. We can't go on like we've only just met. I'd hate for it to end this way. People seem to know just where they're heading, while you and I just feel like we're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? I've been waiting to feel near you, shouting at me or even tears from you. So show me something real. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good?
All right, so it's probably that time to wrap things up anyway. But let me read some of your comments. Um, that's the part of Messy Mocha without, naming any names or saying anything. um, Read between the lines. Vicky Black says, I agree, Teddy. Email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Good morning. But now it's time to say goodbye. I will play maybe one or two more to take us. Well, we're right at 10 o'clock. How about that? Um, I need to get caught up on a couple of things. I think if I did, I could give some really good commentary. Baby Juju, uh, thank you, my moderator, for supporting this channel, and also Vicky Black. Great commentary. Good day, Teddy. All of you. I hope you have a great Tuesday. I plan to come back later tonight, and maybe we can wrap up that bedtime story up. I'm hoping, um, seeing how that ends. The other story, Hmm, that's not quite wrapped up yet. Okay. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honey bears. Please hit the like on your way out. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Have a great
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here 'cause I can't move on. Whoa. Why did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Just tell me, why did she go? Why did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Just tell me, why did she go?
Come along. If you're leaving us at the station, we can let you out at either end of the trolley. Once again, downtown 6.